All right, now we are on the video portion, and it's going to be a few minutes before we start our podcast, which will start at 12. And this is CJ. Hello, everyone. And then we have Tamara, who came to visit us, and she's kind of like staying out the line. But there you go. You see a hand. And then we have Hillary, which
Hello.
I can't really move these too much, but we have Hillary from Lyon County, and she's going to talk to us about 4-H Club.
Yeah.
Yep. And then while we're waiting, I'm going to move these down. Do we see her face better? We do. Oh, cool. Excellent. Wonderful. So anyway, we are actually starting to move.
5 minutes.
All right.
We're not moving in 5 minutes.
No, we're not moving in 5 minutes. We have the radio in 5 minutes. And we have the door open because we're trying to let the air in right now. But it's official. We are moving. We are going to move to the Brewery Arts Center down in the basement, which is like the best place to be because of sound. And the address is going to be 449 West King Street, right at Division in Carson City. And so we're all excited about the move now. For a while there, I wasn't getting excited, but I'm getting excited now. So looking forward to that. And I know we're gonna miss the Adams house a lot because you actually feel like you're at home. So anyway, everyone say hi.
Hi.
And we'll go quiet in a couple of minutes. And I thought it'd be nice to bring in the 4-H group to
Thank you for inviting us. Yeah.
So we've got like 5 minutes, and then we'll talk about it. Do you have a phone number or a website? Because you're going to want to remember that.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give out the phone number because that's actually the most straightforward to get a hold of us.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Excellent. And
There we go. I'll just share my live on Facebook.
yay!
Yay. Got
Yay.
to Carson City communities too.
Cool. All right, so this is going to have to go up because it comes down a little bit, and I don't want to mess around too much with it.
5 of viewers on there. That would be awesome.
Tell us where you're from, viewers.
Right now they're from nowhere. Nobody's in.
Nowhere. Nobody's there? That's okay. That's all right. It's all good.
I'm not sad. Okay.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Coming over here today, saw the 2 baby fawns. They're so nice. They're so sweet. I mean, they're real little. And they're just, little babies.
They hang out nearby.
They just, sometimes they're here in the lawn in the back.
Oh.
And
how
they're
cute.
like, kind of like all over there with all the nice pretty trees. So, yeah.
They're eating the trees. While they use them for shade.
Yeah. They're taking their nap. They're taking naps. So, yeah. Did you notice the grape leaves, the grapes and stuff on the vines when you came through the gate?
Oh, yeah. That's
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Very lush looking, huh?
It's a great old house.
Yeah.
Everything about it.
Love the yard. It's really cool.
Very cool.
I wonder what kind of floors are underneath the carpet.
Oh, yeah. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. So.
2 minutes.
Alrighty. I'll be quiet.
Oh, you talk. It's the whole point of radio is we're supposed to be talking.
Oh, I know. So.
My nap time.
So if you got a cough, you just
live.
that.
Okay.
Or if you
Turn
need
away.
to drink something, just kind of move it to the side.
Okay.
So it doesn't pick up
The sound.
the sound.
Gotcha.
Don't do like me and the headbutt the mic when you sneeze.
Yeah, but you have a beard, it would muff it.
No, my forehead, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I have to get that checked. All right, dump button set. Now that we know how to use that. Got about a minute. Guess I'll look professional over here.
Yeah. I haven't put on the headphones in quite some time, so you really don't need them.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. 30 seconds.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is 12 noon, and you are listening to KNVC 95.1 FM, knvc.org for people outside the Carson City area. And this is Carson Rural Communities with CJ Giltner and Phil Woolley.
Well, hello, Mr. Phil.
I did it again.
You did it. See, there's always a blooper every week. Every week. How are you?
I plant that one every time.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Well, I'm doing good. I'm a little upset about the news I heard this morning.
Tell us the news.
We lost Hulk Hogan this morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear
now
that.
that's Hulk
Man.
Hogan. That's Theodore Huxtable. I'm sorry, Malcolm Jamal Warner. That was I forgot
Yeah.
his name. And of course, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne.
Deaths in threes, I guess.
I guess so. So I guess
I'm so
that's
sorry
it.
to hear that.
At least we have that to look forward to. No more 80s personalities from my childhood that
Wow.
we're going to lose this week. So at least we have that.
Well, I shared Hulk's birthday with him, or he shared with me. I'm not sure who's what age. So,
he
but-
shared your birthday.
Yeah, he shared mine. Yes. So we have Miss Hillary Dashiell from the Lyon County to come chat with us about 4-H Club. How are you, Hillary?
I'm great.
How was the travel over here?
It was uneventful, which is always
Oh.
nice. Yes.
That's always nice to hear. And I forewarned you about the road construction
You
going
did,
on.
so I avoided it. It was perfect.
Yeah, great. So I know that a while back, 4-H Club wasn't being a solid group of volunteers, but we've got that back again.
Yes. So the way that 4-H works in our county, there's a primary 4-H club in each of our areas. So Lyon County has one in Dayton, Silver Springs, Fernley, Yerington, and Smith Valley. And so the clubs in some of those communities have been going for a while, but in Dayton, we've had a little bit of leadership change. So though there have been clubs, it kind of seems like there hasn't been. So now we have someone who's stable and very excited to have 4-H going in Dayton. So yeah.
Well, that's cool. So what ages does 4-H have?
So we actually start at age 5. 5 to 8-year-olds are what we call clover buds. They can participate in almost everything that we do in 4-H. The only thing they're not allowed to do is our shooting sports programs. So when they turn 9, that's when they can join those programs. And then we go all the way up to age 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
we have some young adults who are with us who are still doing 4-H while they finish up their high school. And some of them start community college early. So yeah, we even have some college students.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of them are going to come back and want to be one of the mentors.
That is always our hope.
That's cool.
When they get older, decide. And actually, the leader in Smith Valley is a former 4-H member, and she now leads up the primary club in Smith Valley. So we're always welcoming those kids back to us.
Oh, that is
adults.
cool.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what 4-H Club does and how it started.
So 4-H originally was an agricultural program intended to teach kids about farm animals and agriculture in general. So farming. That's what 4-H got its roots in. And it grew out of each of the counties in all of the states. And it was directed by the counties for a long time. And then 4-H, part of 4-H was that the education would be based in science. So studies and actual the scientists, what they've discovered about planting and raising animals, that was the background for 4-H. It was to make sure that our farming communities had a better basis for growing things and feeding our communities and for growing animals to eat. So that was the basis for it. So over time, though, 4-H has expanded into, we still have our basis in scientific facts and the science that's done in universities, but our location is now housed within universities. And we do that. We've grown outside of agriculture. So we do things like technology, coding, we do shooting sports, we do, we still do farm animals and growing. So gardening
So
is
4-H
always.
does computer stuff now.
Yes. And
High tech now.
just yesterday, I learned that some communities have gaming in their programs. So
Oh,
there's
wow.
always a way that 4-H is connected to what's going on in the world. And that is basically our goal, to support the learning of our kids in fun ways. That's hands-on learning.
That is too cool. So when do they meet? And is it also just in Dayton, or where is it?
No, so their meetings are for the clubs for the club in Dayton, they meet in Dayton. So their meetings are generally the first Thursday evening of the month, and then that's what they call their primary community club meeting. And then they branch out to project meetings. So in Dayton, they're working on a gardening club, poultry club, and sewing. I think is one of the projects that they're going to be working on here. A short-term club is what they're going to do.
What a great idea to start back doing sewing again,
right?
Instead of buying off the rack, which is probably 6 times the
I
cost.
wish I knew how to sew. I really do. I mean,
It
I could
just
save so much money if I did.
absolutely.
Well, I took sewing, oh God, forever and ever. And I never went back to it because my mother made wedding dresses for a living. And who wants to hear a sewing machine at 4 a.m. because the wedding's going to start in 6 more hours and you're still not finished. Yeah, so that's what I grew up with.
Absolutely. So
yeah.
4-H does some skills that they're almost dying skills in a way. So sewing is one of those. Growing, though, and planting, those skills aren't dead by any means, but a lot of kids don't have the same experience with those kinds of backgrounds. So the gardening club is a good way to get kids to understand how we grow plants, why our world needs to be cared for, and that translates also into raising animals. So the poultry group, some of the kids have chickens in their backyard, and that's what they're learning how to care for. So,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's a very important life skills.
Yes, definitely. So, how many do you have? Like leaders, or do you have just mentors? What are they called?
So they're leaders.
Okay.
So we start with primary leaders. So that leader is kind of in charge of getting different projects going for the kids. So when a club is small, you might only have 1 or 2 kids participating in a project. But the idea is that you bring on more volunteers to teach an area of expertise or to lead up an area. And then they help the kids learn that particular project area. So they could learn arts and crafts. They could learn stained glass. They could learn how to code. They could learn Legos. Some of the kids probably know some of this stuff. There's the Lego club. Yes.
Legos are fun.
I want to mentor that just so I can play with Legos.
Absolutely. Well, let's sign you up as a volunteer. So,
yeah, but you don't have to be a volunteer the whole time. You could just do for one project, right?
So we have what are called, you can do it year round, or if that's going to be too much of a commitment, you can do what's called a short-term interest program. So you run a program with a minimum of, you have to have at least 3 meetings that are at least 2 hours long, or you could do 6 1-hour meetings, or we could schedule it so that the kids are getting at least 6 hours of learning, but they do have to have at least a minimum of 3 meetings. And those, you could go over something just like a simple craft or something basic for them to learn in that short period of time.
So then, is a 5-year-old in the same meeting as, let's say, a 12-year-old?
Yes.
They are. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So all of our programming is designed to span the age groups. So oftentimes you need to find something that both a 5-year-old can at least somewhat learn, and can be engaging for a 19-year-old. That is.
I can see how Legos would fit into that.
Absolutely, right? Adults love Legos too. So it works out well. And oftentimes the older kids are helping the younger kids. So they're learning leadership at the same time, which is part of our goal, is that we turn all of our kids into competent participants in our society. So they understand that teaching is also something that we all need to participate in.
Yeah, definitely. So, okay, so you have the first Wednesday, you said?
First Thursday.
First Thursday in Dayton. What do you have in Yerington or Stagecoach Silver Springs?
So in Silver Springs, they have a very healthy club. Their projects include, they have a whole shooting sports program. So they have archery, shotguns. So they learn how to do trap shooting. They have a rifle program and have just added a pistol program to their shooting sports portion of their club. And then they have arts and crafts. They have a board game club. They have arts and crafts for both advanced. They have an advanced arts and crafts for the older kids, and then a regular one for those that are on the younger end of the spectrum.
And where do they meet?
They meet, so their primary club meets at the Senior Center in Yerington, and their club meetings are the first Sunday of every month.
First Sunday.
And so they have a healthy number of volunteers, which is what allows a club to expand.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and so we're always looking for volunteers. You don't even necessarily have to be expert in the area that you're teaching. You just have to be willing to learn enough to pass those skills on to our kids. So it's awesome. It's a lot of
I've been
fun.
doing stained glass from, I think it's 15 years now.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Some of the projects are very lengthy.
Right.
Because the creator, that would be me, the artist, isn't pleased with the glass, so I have to change out the glass again. I've done that numerous times. I made a stained glass dragon for my daughter, and it probably took me 2 years to make because you can't go every single day to do it. I actually went to a place to store all my stuff and work on it, and so I would get displeased with the coloration of the glass until you're able to raise it and see it. And I have to tell you, once you're able to raise that glass that first time, it's like, oh, that is so cool. It's kind of fun. Yeah, so I might have to do that maybe in the winter months.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
We are always looking for volunteers. Yes.
Yeah, and we could do a small project with them.
Because they want to learn how to pick up trash in the desert.
Absolutely. Desert
I'd be happy
pigs.
to teach a class.
So also we do a lot of community service and service learning. So part of what we encourage the groups to do is figure out what the community needs, like picking up trash in the desert, and they put in time making sure that they're doing some community service. That is part of the program. So yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to leave you a card on the way up.
Absolutely.
You know, it makes me wonder if 4-H is even available in the Washoe County area.
It is.
It
So
is?
every county in our state has a 4-H program.
Okay.
They vary in size. They vary in what they offer. So you can hear the difference between what I described in Dayton versus Silver Springs. But every county has a 4-H program, and they have a person like me who gathers adults and kids into the programs, helps get them directed to the right place and the right people, and then helps make this all happen.
That is too cool. So what is the phone number for them to call, or is there a website or a Facebook page?
So if you were to Google UNR and 4-H, you would come up with the list of programs that are available in our state. And then each county has a page that gives them general information about the program. But a very direct way to get hooked up with 4-H in Lyon County would be to contact me by phone, 775-463-6541.
6541 463. Yerington.
But if they wanted, Washoe County, or if they wanted Story County, they could just put in UNR 4-H, and those programs would also come up.
Okay. So then I kind of have an odd question to ask. Do all the 4-H clubs throughout the state have any kind of magazine or anything like that a person could look at? And
They have brochures that tell you what's going on in that particular county. We don't have a centralized one. Most of the information is housed at the university's website. But you will find some places have, like Washoe County puts out a newsletter that includes several of the counties' information. And so it will give information about what's coming up. some special events. It'll give you information about particular club meetings. So there's a variety of ways. We don't have a magazine necessarily, but yeah,
Okay.
maybe that would be something they could do in the future.
Yeah. Something I'm thinking about. I could see the benefit of it a lot.
Absolutely.
So for
Very
instance,
much.
a marketing class.
Yes,
Exactly.
The university does have, we're housed within extension is what it's called. And so the extension area does have a media team, and that's part of what they're doing is trying to get our 4-H program out there.
Oh,
You
cool.
gotta get the kids into it.
Absolutely.
Get them in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And so what are the events coming up in the Dayton area at least?
For Dayton, right now we have a library program going on. It's offered a few times a week. The schedule is varying right now, but we have a person who is an AmeriCorps member who is working in our Lyon County office, and she is focusing on Dayton and Silver Springs and offering some outdoor activities. So she, for example, did a class on the top 10 the essentials for going hiking. So they talked about when you're leaving the house, what would be the top 10 things that you need for a trip to the store. And then they expanded that and talked about what you would need when you go hiking in the desert. What are the things that are essential?
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
Nice preparation.
absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So if anyone's just coming on their lunch break to listen to us, we are talking to Miss Hillary with the Lyon County to discuss the 4-H club and some of the things that are transpiring out in the Lyon County area right now. And I just learned that it's almost a statewide thing at this point because
Yes.
you could just pretty much go to any county.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was one in every county.
So there is
I did not know that.
Yes, there is an extension office. I think there's a couple of counties that are smaller where the extension office might house 2 counties, but there is an extension office in every county, and there's a 4-H program attached to it. So
Great.
we have members across the state, which is great.
And so any kind of large events coming up in the next 90 days or so?
Yeah, so one of the major events for our county would be the Lyon County Fair. There is a Silver State Youth Livestock Show that's going on.
Okay.
And we have several members who are showing animals that they've raised in that show. And then there's a static exhibit that goes along with it. So some of our kids who have done some artwork or some photography or sewed some items, they are entering those projects for the fair. And so that's a big one. It's not 4-H plays a role in it. We don't put it on necessarily, but that is one of the big events that's coming up. We also have an expo, is a 4-H expo that's coming up in September. That is focused on 4-H members exhibiting their skills and work. So there's a section for livestock. There's a section for shooting sports. There's also a section for public speaking. There's one for static exhibits, and then I think I'm missing a couple. Oh, there's horses. There's a horse program, or horse show that goes on at the same time. So yeah, we try and give all of our herpetology. So lizards and snakes, and it even includes some tarantulas and spiders. They also have a show that they'll do during the expo.
Oh wow, this is kind of cool.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
all right, so that phone number is 775-463-6541.
Yes.
And if you have any questions, do ask Hillary about it. Now, did you say you had a Facebook page?
We don't for our county at the moment. The university does.
Okay.
So the best way to get a hold of our programming at this particular time would be to either call, or you could email me directly, and I can get you hooked up with whatever you're interested in. My email address is HDASHIELL, so a little long, at unr.edu. But that
very
phone
good.
number works just as well. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm also
Excellent.
seeing here that online you have extension.unr.edu
Yes.
/4H.
that'll give you all the information about the
So if
4-H
you guys
programs.
remember all of that while you're sitting in your car, then
Say
you're really
We'll
good
say
on
that again. Say it again.
It's extension.unr.edu /4H.
Great. So, all right. So now I'm just thinking out loud, if we did stained glass, we could do a small little piece of stained glass teaches them about glass safety, because I bet most people did not know that stained glass comes in all kinds of thicknesses, thinnesses, textures, and each one of those things takes expertise to cut it properly. And so I will confess, if you start to do stained glass, you're probably going to need a lot of Band-Aids to start out. Seriously. And so I could see a 5-year-old being a little afraid about that, but honestly, it after your third one, you're a pro.
Well, anything fun comes with Band-Aids.
Yes.
That's true. Well, and we try and tailor it, right? So the 5-year-old might start with a shape where they learn how to do the edging on the glass, and they learn about the safety. And once they've gotten enough information under their belt, then they can move on to the glass shards in their skin.
Right, exactly. We could show them how to do that, how to grind the glass, because that takes a technique too. But, seriously, stained glass is fairly easy to do. It's just very time consuming. You want to learn all the safety tips, and then you start learning how to shape it the right way to match whatever the pattern is, and things like that. So that's kind of fun.
So we're going to have to get you fingerprinted and get you started.
I'm fingerprinted so much. I get background checks because of what I do for a living. So
right,
on a regular basis, like every 6 months, it's kind of funny. Every 6 months, I have to get a different type of background check. So it's just how it falls into place. So yeah, okay, I can do it.
There you go. There you go.
Well, thank you so much. And one of the things I wanted to tell you too is for your events and things that you have upcoming, if you have like 2 or 3 weeks out before you have an event, go ahead and send it to us, and we'll make sure that they're posted weekly by date on our Facebook page called Carson Rural Communities. And then we also share it to the Dayton Peepers, and then the Dayton Peeps.
And my Dayton Peeps is bigger.
Oh, and his Dayton Peeps are bigger. And then there's a Stagecoach one. So, and again, they're all put in date order with the exception of something that might be a 3-day weekend. We'll just put the starting date in with that list. So, and so right now I have some PSAs to do. This one is the Carson Area Metropolitan Planning Organization, also known as CAMPO. CAMPO invites the public to participate in a long-range transportation survey. So this will be affecting the Carson City, Mound House, Dayton, in the Lyon County area, as well as
Only
Indian
if you ever
Hills.
Get on a road.
What?
Only if you ever get on a road.
Yes. And then Indian Hills, as well as Johnson Lane in Douglas County. And the survey will inform both the long-range regional transportation plan for the Campo area and the transit coordinated human services plan, a short-range and a long-range plan for transit in the Campo area. Now, I'm going to give you the phone number, 775-283-7525. So when you think about this is for long range planning with the amount of growth that's coming in. So you might want to participate in this. Really think about that one, because let's say Donner, what was it called? Donner Springs off of McCarran in Reno. That was a lengthy plan that went on, and it takes people's input on how they're going to be affected on these 30-year plans. So I'm not saying this is a 30-year plan. I'm just saying this kind of like really important to participate in. Okay, so here is America 250 Nevada. America 250 Nevada celebrates our nation's 250th birthday next July with your stories of our Nevada experience. Our state's story lives in us, and you are asked to share your own story or nominate a Nevadan to tell theirs as part of our Nevada Stories podcast that celebrates and archives our voices in history. There's much more information, and nominations are now open and accepted through August the 17th. And all you have to do is go to online to America250Nevada.org, unless you're at my house and internet doesn't work. I'm sorry. Okay. The next one is the 2025 annual Pine Nut Festival, Battle of the Bands. This year, the annual Pine Nut Festival is in Schurz, is on the reservation. It's just 90 minutes southeast of Carson. And the date is on September the 21st and will include a battle of the bands with cash prizes for first, second, and third place. All bands in the region are invited to compete. Original songs and covers are all accepted. Sign up by email. Are you ready? Because it's a whole bunch of letters. It's jgtactical85@gmail.com. Or you can call Joshua at 775-316-0183. And the Pine Nut Festival is a long-standing Nevada family event. Admission for adults is $5, and then $3 for kids under 9 and under. And elders pay nothing to attend. And then the Judy Project. We had the folks from the Judy Project come and visit us recently regarding their beautiful peacocks. That was kind of cool. So the Judy Project, Animal Rescue and Sanctuary, offer a safe and loving refuge for animals in distress that advocates for the rights and well-beings while fostering a culture of empathy through community involvement and education. The project rescues, rehabilitates, and cares for abandoned, abused, and neglected animals, providing them opportunity for a new and fulfilling life. The community is invited to join this vital cause. Together, we envision a world where all animals are cherished, treated with compassion, and given the respect they deserve. And I'm going to make an appointment to go see them because I want to see their peacocks. The Judy Project 2@gmail.com is the email. So it's the Judy Project 2@gmail.com. And then coming up is the Carson City Sheriff's Office K-9 unit. You and your golf team can support the Carson City Sheriff's Office K-9 unit at the second annual K-9 unit golf tournament at Silver Oak Golf Club on August the 2nd. Become a sponsor, and you and your team can sign up, play now at carson.org/K9. Or you can make the phone call to 775-283-3422. And the last one is regarding Computer Core's 2025 Tech Camp. So they're now on their, they're getting ready to start on their second term of the season. So that's July 28th through August 8th. Space is limited and partial scholarships are available for qualifying families. Computer Corps is also looking for individuals interested in being a volunteer to help with Tech Camp. Camps are held at Computer Corps, and that address is US Highway 50 East in Carson City. It's Monday through Friday in the afternoons. I'm going to give you the phone number and an email. The phone number is 775-883-2323. And then the email is admin@computercorps.org. And you know, a lot of this stuff is going to fall into place with the 4-H club, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's so much going on here for them, like the Judy Project as well as the Tech Corps
Look,
going
anything
on.
that gets the kids involved in computers and has them building computers and getting them into technology, because I mean, the way our world is going, that's getting just as important as farming now,
Yeah.
it seems like, which is also very important.
Yeah.
Still gotta eat.
Having internet too helps too. I'm sorry, it's been really
CJ's
bad.
a little salty this morning.
Oh, CJ's going to gripe a little bit. It's been going on since last Tuesday, not this Tuesday,
No,
but last
that's
Tuesday.
frustrating.
Right in the middle of a Zoom conversation, which cost me money, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway, it came up for about 2 minutes and then went away again. And anyway, you know, life happens, right?
It does.
She hasn't said a
Absolutely.
single bad word. I'm so proud.
I know. Good thing you're not in the house. You probably heard me. You probably heard me on the third time when it happened. But yeah. Yeah. So he didn't have to press the dump key. We're so happy. Now, the dump key is for people who say really bad words.
We haven't had to use it yet.
Yeah. And he has not had to use it. So that's
Probably
really
use it
cool.
wrong when I do.
So Hillary, I just wanted to say thank you so much for driving all the way from Yerington, because you weren't in a Dayton office. You're in the Yerington office, right?
I am, yes.
And I gave you good directions.
You did. You gave me excellent directions.
Because I didn't have internet to look at the map.
No, it was perfect. And I really appreciate being here.
I hope you will come back. And
Absolutely,
we,
anytime.
with the parents' permission, we would love to have the kids come and talk to us. But we're relocating.
Yes.
449 West King Street, or is it Avenue, off of Division in Carson City at the Brewery Arts Center. Give us 2 weeks.
Okay.
We'll be all good.
Yeah, we can get a 4-H kid to come and talk about what their experiences have been. So,
cool. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Well, that's about all the time we've got for today. Everybody, you've been listening to KNVC 95.1 FM, Carson City, knvc.org for people outside the listening area. And this has been Carson Rural Communities. Join us again next Thursday at noon.
Bye, everyone. Turn off the dump key.
This way there, you turn off.
Doggone it. So, I did say doggone it. Tarnation. Bye, y'all.